Hello, you're watching NewsX and I'm Vaishali Kohli. Now, US President Donald Trump has spoken on the upcoming Greenland deal. He said, and I quote, on Greenland deal, US President Donald Trump says, it's a long-term deal. It's the ultimate long-term deal. Let's listen in.
What's happening with Greenland, I wonder, because I want Greenland for security. I don't want it for anything else. We have so much rare earth, we don't know what to do with it. We don't need it for anything else. And in terms of Greenland, you have to go 25 feet down through ice to get it. It's not something that a lot of people are going to do or want to do. No, this is security we're talking about. And I can say one thing about Mark. He wants security, and he wants security for all of us. I think we're a member of NATO. He wants security for NATO and beyond.
It's a long-term deal. It's the ultimate long-term deal. And I think it puts everybody in a really good position, especially as it pertains to security and minerals and everything else.
Aditya Vadhavan is joining me with more details. Aditya, what more can you tell us?
Well, absolutely, Vishal, if you see, these comments by US President Donald Trump, after his, talks with the NATO head, Mark Rutte, he wants that, he also announced that he will not be imposing tariffs on the EU nations that were to come into effect from February 1, and definitely along with the NATO countries, US has decided that they will work together to ensure the security of the very, very crucial Arctic region, because US President Donald Trump has been saying that there has been a clear, like a build-up of the Russian and Chinese naval presence in and around Greenland, and definitely for that purpose, he is very adamant on taking Greenland. So definitely at this juncture, there is some sort of, dialogue, backdoor diplomatic channels, through backdoor diplomacy. Things are moving forward between the European Union and the United States, and it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario. Vaishali.
All right, Aditya, stay on with me. Now, US President Donald Trump has also spoken on the Gaza Board of Peace. He said that is going to be the most prestigious board ever. Remember, over 17 countries have so far accepted invitations to the Gaza Board of Peace from the 60 invited. India has yet to accept or reject the invite. Let's listen in.
This is the greatest board ever assembled, and everybody wants to be on it. But yeah, I have some controversial people on it, but these are people that get the job done. These are people that have tremendous influence. And, if I put all babies on the board, it wouldn't be very much. So he was invited. He's accepted. Many people have accepted. I don't know of anybody that hasn't accepted. But it's going to be great. I think the Board of Peace will be the most prestigious board ever, and it's going to get a lot of work done that the United Nations should have done. And we'll work with the United Nations, but the Board of Peace is going to be special. We're going to have peace. It started off with Gaza, the Middle East. We've got peace in the Middle East, tremendous peace in the Middle East. Nobody thought that was possible. And that happened by taking out the Iran nuclear threat. Without that, it could have never happened. But the board is going to be, I think, really fantastic. And I think it'll be the most prestigious board of any board.
Aditya Vadhavan is joining me. Aditya, what more can you tell us?
Well, absolutely, Vishali, he is very, very, enthusiastic. President Trump is very enthusiastic about this Board of Peace, as far as which aims to reconstruct Gaza. Several countries are now accepting, several Middle East countries we have seen like UAE, Qatar and Saudi have, decided to accept President Trump's invitation to join the peace of boards. And definitely, Israel has also welcomed specifically we talk about the acceptance of all these Middle East countries. Israel has wholeheartedly welcomed that decision, and definitely from here on, President Trump is very, very, now forward-looking, as far as to reconstruct Gaza is concerned. Definitely, as per him, the entire Hamas infrastructure has been dismantled in and around Gaza City. So definitely at this juncture, however, some Israeli attacks are still continuing in and around the Gaza City. So it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario. Vaishali.
All right. Aditya, stay on with me. Now, the European